today is an actor, writer, producer, comedian, and film director. He starred as Jody Dallas on the sitcom Soap before shifting to the big screen in films like When Harry Met Sally, This Is Spinal Tap, The Princess Bride, Analyze This, Analyze That, Monsters, Inc., and City Slickers, among many others. He wrote, directed, and starred in Mr. Saturday Night and Forget Paris, and has hosted the Academy Awards 9 times, most recently at the 84th Oscars in 2012. Would you help me welcome Billy Crystal?
Going till I get to the Boy, I sounded all important. Thank you very much. Would you show them your shoes first?
I will show them my shoes if people want to see my shoes. I mean, they look like Pixar shoes, like they were designed by Pixar.
And then look at the socks.
Look, the socks are okay too, you know. Thank you.
That's silly. Good for you.
Congratulations on the film.
Thank you very much.
You have 4 grandkids. The most recent one is 3 months old. So.
Born on my birthday.
Yeah.
Born on my, I hate to say it, 65th birthday. No, I love to say it because I'm here and I am. It's good. And yeah, a pretty amazing night.
And how do the other 3 who are old enough to have seen Monsters, Inc. and
well,
now
he's seen that. The little guy's now seen everything.
Yeah.
I'm a nightlight. When the girls are 10 and 7. And the little guy's 3.5, because the half now is very important.
It's very important. Yeah.
The girls and I were walking in a mall, and some of these paparazzi, I have to say, what creep, jumped out and started taking pictures, and it really freaked them out. What'd you do that to you for? What, you know, and so on. I said, well, I had to explain, you know, what I did, and that I was internationally famous. And. Well, what do you do? What do you do? So I showed them Monsters, Inc. At first, because I couldn't show them the orgasm scene from Harry and Sally. Why is she making that noise? That was then I was Grandpa Mike. I had to be Mike Wazowski for about a year. It was, you know, they'd call the house, hello, is Mike there? Okay, I'll get him, hold on. Hi, is it for me? And so I talked like that for about a year. So now they see me around. There were billboards when I did do the Oscars. There'd be big billboards around holding it. And what, Grandpa? That's, you know. So now they're kind of used to it. And the other night they came to see Parental Guidance because I played a grandfather.
Right.
And we're driving home from the premiere. My 7-year-old said to my daughter, Jenny, says, Mom, do people know that Grandma's married to Billy Crystal? So now we're all good.
That's funny. It must be confusing, or it must have been confusing for them at first.
It's confusing to me. Yeah, it's who's that guy? Isn't he? You know.
Yeah.
And then one time I saw that we were watching. You know, because they watch the same things over and over and over and over and over again and over again and over again. We were watching Dorothy's something, exploring the same thing. And then I was looking at the guide and I saw that City Slickers was on. So I just with the remote said, let's see what else is on. And so 248, whatever it was on TNT or whatever, and there I am, you know. And she just and she actually just said, how? You know, she was like 3. So you know now they're cool with it. I think it's exciting. It's bragging rights at school.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But we try to play it down because it shouldn't be the most. It's. You know, we live in in a town where a lot of people, a lot of, you know, the kids' parents or performers or something, and at their school, that we come to read, every 2 weeks we come to read books, and, you know, in a school. So, you know, there's a lot of famous parents are there, so we're sort of...
I wonder if they will ever have any idea how cool it is that Billy Crystal read to them in school.
You know, yeah, I think okay, but Will Ferrell read the day before, so that probably is cool.
And I've read that you identify with the character of Mike. in some way.
I love this guy. I actually think this is my most favorite character I've ever played in anything, because I don't know what it is about him. Well, I do know. I love his personality. I love that he stands up for himself. I love that he's forever positive. I love when something gets in his way, he either goes over it, around it, or through it, and somehow comes out the other side. And I mean, every picture he takes, it's just the top of his head. But I'm college. He doesn't even see that he's not in it. In the first movie, he was on the cover of a magazine, and he wasn't there. And I love that he's positive. I love that he's a leader of monsters. I love that he has a great sense of humor, and I love that he stands up for himself, and I love that he's cranky too. I think that's great.
I'm going to turn it over to you guys now. Brianne will come to you in hands. Yep. Andrew, go ahead.
Hi, Andrew Parker tonight.
That's right.
First of all, one of the things is that Mike has an arc that a lot of comedians and creative types in this film really have to go through, which is at some point in their careers and in their lives, someone's going to tell them that they don't have it and that they probably never will have it, regardless of how smart they are. But
which keeps happening to us,
yeah,
as
exactly.
actors.
Is that something that sort of it triggered any sort of flashbacks to your earlier days?
Flashbacks all the time. I mean, I don't have to flash that far back. They're always telling you you're done. They're always someone's always telling you, especially now with social media. Used to be you had 4 or 5 critics that you would look to. Be intelligent, be Tom Shales in Washington, or Janet Maslin with the New York Times, and those are the ones that I most remember that you look to. Vincent Canby, I think, in the film world anyway. But now there's millions of people who can press send, and everyone's got a mouth, and they don't care what they say. So it makes it a little bit tougher. But for Mike, I think the message of this movie too, here you're watching a hard drive. And yet you're falling for these kids because they're at the tender age of 17 or 18. We've all been there if you went to college or if you didn't. You're making the decisions in your life that are the most important, that are going to someday be the ones that some path you may follow. And then you're going to have to be ready for disappointment, because not everything works out perfectly for everybody. But you always have perfect dreams. And so when that happens and it doesn't work out, that's the test of a man or a monster or a woman. Is a person, I should say. And so that's why I think it's a great message in the movie. These guys screw up. He cheats. They get kicked out of school. But yet they land on their claws.
Maury?
Hey there, I'm Maury Sherman with Kiss 825 and the Rosenwalker Show. First off, I adore you.
Thank you, my Jewish young friend.
Well said. Congratulations, this movie was absolutely amazing. Now, on our show, the Rosenwalker Show,
Next question, please.
every single day, Mocha literally scares me on the morning show, in my office, whatever. He could have been a graduate from Monsters University. So I get scared every single day. So I need to know, if it's a sound or something, what scares you? Have you ever been scared, and what scares you?
I think, oh boy, this could get dark. But the dark still scares me. But it's not just the dark of a room, it's the dark of the dark. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, if you're Jewish, you definitely know what I'm saying. No, I think it's the unknown. It's time scares me. Having enough time to do all the things in my life, forgetting my business that I want to do and want to accomplish, especially now with these little ones, to get to know them and get as far as I'm going to get with them. And we never know for how long we're going to get. So that fear is a really great motivator, though. I remember the 2,000-Year-Old Man album, which was always sort of my Bible. Others can quote, Proust or Mark Twain or somebody else that was a humorist and a visionary. But to me, the 2,000-Year-Old Man said, Carl asked Mel, "Oh, how did you get around? What was what was the modus of transportation?" He goes, "Fear." Basically, a lion would roar and you'd run a mile in a minute. You know, and then the first songs came out of fear. A lion is eating my foot up. Will somebody call a cop? And to me, that's always, you know, is either to have enough time to do what you want to do and defy the odds, and to me that's okay. So those things can be scary. You can't let any kind of fear overwhelm you.